This episode of The Bill and Callie Show is brought to you by Hi everybody! We are coming to you today from the Promise You Art House right here in beautiful Highland, Indiana on Kennedy Avenue. And we are with Mary Beth Lebowski, who is one of the owners of the Promise You Art House. Hi.
Hi.
Welcome.
Hello, everybody. Welcome here.
So, tell us about Promise You and how it got started and how long you've been here and what all you guys do.
Well, that could be a long story.
Yeah.
My husband and I grew up in Highland.
Yay.
And we like to look at houses that are for sale. And this particular house was up for sale in 2015. And I said, hey, what if we buy that and we could hang all of our kids' art in it and be an art house? And there's an upstairs apartment, and my husband, he was like, oh, maybe. And then we kind of went forward, got a way to buy it, and then transitioned it from residence to commercial. It took 2 years to do that.
Oh, wow.
We had to clean up everything, carpets and scrape the floors, and my husband redid the whole building. And 2017 July we opened the doors when the parade happened, but our official opening was September 21st 2017. And we have been inviting local artists in and consigning work for them for the last 2.5 years.
And you are such a great addition to Highland.
Thank you.
It's such a beautiful location. It's a beautiful setting. The artwork is phenomenal. I go crazy every single time I come in here.
I do too, and I work here, so.
I know. If I worked here, I think my entire paycheck would just go to buying artwork.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yes.
Just having pieces that are originals from local artists
Yes.
and bringing them home, because I do have them hanging out at my home too.
Oh yeah, I've got some of your stuff hanging at my house as well. And I've gifted some of it too.
Oh yes.
I bought a beautiful bracelet for my friend Dawn for Christmas.
Yes.
And it's not just artwork like that you hang on a wall too. There are beautiful hand painted and hand dyed scarves, and there's jewelry, and there's gift cards, and there's magnets, and all kinds of artwork. Yeah, I love it.
I'm wearing a piece from one of the artists, and
Gorgeous.
some bracelets from a different artist. So we have jewelry that's handmade, and it's switched up quite a bit, and it's good prices.
Oh,
So,
excellent prices.
Yeah, it makes great gifts.
It does. So you have an event coming up, or a show coming up, and that is opening this Saturday, the 1st of February.
That's right.
Tell us about it.
It's called Nostalgia, What Is It Good For? And for the last 1 or 2 months, we've been talking about the word nostalgia, and the younger generation that actually puts the paintings up, Eric, he said, what do you think it is? And so I said, well, my nostalgia is going to be very different than yours or my 3 children. And so I said, for me, I always think of the 60s and the 70s and all the things that came with it.
Sure.
So we have placed some of the artifacts, I guess you would say, that we have collected over the years that are reminders to us. My son has created some collages. His name is David, so he'll have these collages, and it would be his nostalgia.
Sure.
And the other pieces are, from random artists that actually have different views of nostalgia as well. So it'll be fun. We'll have 3 musical groups playing.
Oh, great.
Yeah, lighter side, because we're playing inside instead of outside, but 1 piece or 2 piece.
And what days are the music and everything? Will that be on the 1st?
The music will be on the 1st.
Okay.
It will start at about 12:30, and we'll be here till 6 o'clock. So the 3 groups, but we'll split them up.
But people can come and see this for a certain amount of time. It's running through April.
The show will be through April 11th.
Okay.
And then we'll have a new show that will have to do with music.
Oh.
That's going to be our
Ooh.
next show. Yes. So
I love it.
we try to plan ahead. Sometimes artists don't get it all tied down the way it's supposed to be, but we're going to have this whole place set up and transformed in the next day.
Well, walking around and looking at some of the pieces that are going to be a part of it. I know right above us, and I don't know if you can see it, but there's this really cool painting of a Easy Bake Oven,
Oh,
which I
yes.
remember those commercials very well, and I always wanted one and never got one.
Yeah.
But there's also another piece over here of a person's face, but inside their brain area are pictures of all the different TV shows and things that I remember growing up
Yes,
with.
yes.
Captain Kangaroo and Kukla, Fran and Ollie and different things like that.
Exactly.
I mean, just everything is like, oh, I remember that, and oh, that brings back memories. And yeah, you're right. Nostalgia can be different for everybody. I was thinking, yeah, my kids, their idea of nostalgia would be Pee Wee Herman and different things that was really popular when they were a kid, He-Man and
That's right.
She-Ra and all that
Exactly,
stuff. But,
exactly.
yeah, but there's so many cool things here that represent all different eras and all different things that would make you feel nostalgic, even if it's that old house.
Well-
That you grow up remembering that house or something from your childhood.
Yeah, the piece over there, Carrie Mamer is the one
Oh,
who
yeah.
has done the Easy Bake Oven, but the other piece was just a photograph that she had taken, and she told me, we have a family reunion, and that's just a building that is always there, and she took a picture of it, and I said, well, that's pretty nostalgic, especially because
Sure.
it's a very old building, and
But it brings back memories
it
for
does
her of
for
all the
her
times.
to think
you
about
know.
it. Yeah, so one person's nostalgia isn't the same for another person necessarily, but so it'll be interesting to see what other pieces are going to come in.
Oh, I'm super excited to come and share in this beautiful event that's coming up. And if you haven't been to Promise You Art House, oh, for goodness sakes, you need to get out here and look at all this beautiful work by local artists. And what are your hours and how do people come and see all this?
Our hours are Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and we're open from 12 to 6. And those are the hours, so we are always here.
Okay.
Summertime, we kind of adjust them, and there might be a few more days open, but for now, that's
And if
what
they
we
want
have.
to find out about new events and different things that are going on, or the types of artwork and things that you carry, or how they can maybe become an artist exhibiting here, how do they do that?
We usually have them email us if they want to send their artwork in, and they send pictures in, JPEGs, through our email, which is promiseyouarthouse.gmail.com.
Or at gmail.com?
At gmail.com,
Yes, at gmail.com.
yes, yes.
And then if they want, is there a Facebook page or
There's
other things that they
Facebook
can?
and there's Instagram, and I should have had those cards right in front of me.
Oh, that's
because they're
okay.
not in my head, but they're PY Art House,
Okay,
and that's both on Facebook and Instagram.
okay, great. So they can go on there,
They
see
could
what
go on
kind
there,
of artists
yes.
are exhibiting and what the hours are and any new exhibits or things that are going on, and they can
That's
follow
right.
along
And
with
they,
all of that.
That we always post our events there and repost them, and we're working on that. We're going to have more things posted because we have a couple of other people helping with the pictures and.
Well, if you come, bring your wallet because you are going to want to leave with at least something from this place because everything is so different and so unusual, and there's something that speaks to everybody here.
Oh, thank you.
That's
Kelly.
what I love.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for coming on and
my
letting us
goodness.
know about all this.
Oh,
You
sure.
guys,
Thank you for
hopefully
having
we'll
me.
see you here on the 1st or anytime you want to come. Just
Yeah,
come.
Just come.
Yes.
That's right.
It's beautiful.
Thank you. Bye.
This episode of The Bill and Callie Show is brought to you by